Hey, how you doing? This video is about Cardano ADA. This is one of my favorite cryptocurrencies out there. It is one that I definitely think is coming on and will continue to crush it in the near future and long term. I like this crypto for different reasons than I like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin. We're going to lay out those reasons in this video. We're going to look at what's going on with the chart. We're going to look at market cap. We're going to look at a definition for Cardano ADA if you kind of don't really know what they do. And we're also going to look at a great piece of information that really lays out the use case of why Cardano is different and the grand picture of Cardano. And I think Cardano, guys, could hit $6 to $7, $8 by the summer. And if we get to a $12 or $13 price for this, and right now we're at $1.73, if we get to $12 or $13 price for Cardano, we will be the number 2 or number 3 market cap and possibly displace Ethereum. So stay tuned if that's something, if any of that's of interest to you. That's what we're going to be covering in this video. As always, this video is for entertainment purposes only. My name is Austin Hilton. I'm here bringing you crypto content, stock content. So if you like anything I've said or you like my stuff, please consider subscribing and become part of the community, because that's what I'm building here, is a community where I bring you this information. So with all that said, let's go check it out. Let's go look and see what's going on with Cardano. I think you're going to like what I got for you. So as you can see from the chart, this is actually a really, in my opinion, a beautiful chart. I mean, you've got, again, your red line right here. If you guys know my videos, red line is your 20-day moving average. Your purple line is your 50-day moving average. And what you've got here is you've got definitely some dips below 2050. But I think these were overall kind of market conditions happening here. And overall, we've bounced back up real nicely, peaked above the 20 and continued to stay there. That is now absolutely our support line. In fact, we have left it behind and we are hitting all-time highs. But in fact, our all-time high is $1.77. So you can see right now we're trading at $1.73. So we're just a smidge, use that today in a sentence. We're just a smidge off of our all-time highs. Think about that. Cardano is hitting its all-time high. Now, you might say, hey, Austin, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to buy in at the all-time high. Well, again, you know I always talk about this in all my videos. It depends on what your view of this cryptocurrency is. Are you going to get into it, stay into it for the long term? This is one that I love long term. Cards on the table, I don't own any Cardano yet. I'm adding it in the very, very, very near future, and I'm going to go big time bullish on this. I'm definitely going to load up, and I'm going to buy in at these levels because I'm not overly concerned about any short-term dips. And also what I would tell you is notice that we have higher highs and higher lows, okay? I bring that over from my stock investing days. I used to do a lot of momentum stock investings where you'd buy in at highs and they continue to get higher highs and higher lows. I like that. That's okay because I view it as a long-term hold scenario, okay? If you're trying to buy the dips and things like that and sell, sell high, buy dips and things like maybe channeling this, if you're talking about if you want to do channeling, it looks like she is presenting some interesting channels. So even if you're sitting there going, hey man, should I buy right now? You can look at it from the standpoint of maybe we might be seeing a dip. So you might say, hey, I might buy in at $1.60 or something like that. I want to wait for that dip. Because if you look at the overall chart, we do have a little bit of, again, like a channeling scenario here where we've got a little bit of up and down momentum. But overall, I mean, this crypto is so strong. Okay, it's so strong. So let's look at the overall market cap right here. Cardano, I haven't refreshed, is sitting at number 6 at, what was that, 55.3? No, 55.13. So let's refresh real quickly and see. Okay, so yeah, Cardano's moved up a little bit. We're at 55.55 billion market cap. We're up 1.35 in the last hour, and we're down just about a little over 3% in the last 24 hours. Again, Cardano is on a hot run. She is absolutely, from the chart, you can see she's moving, touching highs. Touched her high of 177. Again, higher highs and higher lows. I'm going to keep saying that. That's really important. That is a good thing. Okay, so if you're like, what the heck, Austin, is Cardano? What's it used for? What is it? Here you go. This is a great explanation, okay? Cardano distinguishes itself from others. Basically, it's a building block. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry about that. That's not what I wanted to do. Apologize. So it's created, if you didn't know this, is created by Charles Hoskinson, co-founder of Ethereum. Again, I own Ethereum, big fan. Ethereum is crushing it right now. It's positioned itself as an alternative to Ethereum. Okay, here's what it's used for. It's used for smart contracts and goals of building a connected and decentralized system. Cardano was built for a very specific point or very specific thing to do, is to do smart contracts and building connected and decentralized systems. Okay, so the main applications are identity management, traceability, streamlined, simplified processes that require the collection of data from multiple sources. The can also be used to track and audit a product's manufacturing process from provenance to finished goods and potentially eliminate the market for counterfeit goods. Pretty darn cool. Examples of Cardano, okay? The organization behind Cardano released 3 products: Atala, I'm probably saying that wrong, Atala, Prism, Atala Scan, and Atala Trace. The first product is used as market as an identity management tool that can be used to provide access to services. For example, it can be used to verify credentials to open a bank account or eligibility for government aid. The other 2 products are being used to trace a product's journey through a supply chain. Okay, so let me see if there's anything else here. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this creation of development enterprise decentralized apps is core and key around Cardano. That's really what it was meant to do. Okay, and so really let me show you this real quickly right here. Cardano is already demonstrating real world utility. I think this brings it home. Whether should you invest, should you put money into Cardano? Again, I'm going to say this before I get into this content. It has to be the right fit for you. You got to be cool with going into crypto. You got to be cool with that whole scenario. I love crypto. I have stocks. I have ETFs. I have mutual funds, but I do invest in crypto as well, right? I consider it part of my overall investment strategy. Cardano is one of to me, it's one of the diamonds related to one of the ones I should own. In fact, I'm kicking myself I hadn't gotten into it sooner. I own Ethereum, I own Bitcoin, I own Doge, I own XRP, and Cardano is one that, boom, I'm getting into for this reason, okay? This content and this information and what this crypto does is pretty darn cool, okay? So it can be very tough to wrap one's mind around cryptocurrency. That's why I'm bringing these articles. It's a really good piece of information. Once one understands the technical aspects of the particular crypto, though, the question of utility arises. Because you got to remember, all cryptocurrencies do something different, okay? They're built for different reasons and different purposes. Okay, so about Cardano, the company has a leg up on its competition in that it lays out the clear utility of the project through use cases across multiple sectors. Okay, so this is going deeper into kind of what it does and why it is such an amazing investment and amazing cryptocurrencies. Oops, sorry about that. Apologize. Whoops, sorry. Okay, the company's enterprise platform lays out Cardano is building a platform to accommodate usage in education sector, retail sector, agricultural sector, government sector, finance sector, and healthcare sector. That one sentence, pretty darn impressive, okay? The common thread among these disparate verticals is that each suffers a high degree of centralization, okay? It is important to remember that one of the central tenets of distributed ledgers and the blockchain is simply decentralization and accountability, okay? All right. Again, that's why he likes Cardano. I agree with this. That's why I'm bringing this content, because I thought this was a very, very just straight to the point definition and kind of overall use case related to what Cardano does. The company is transparent in what it is attempting. Part of the transparency is the development of these aforementioned use cases. Okay, look at this. The company behind Cardano and ADA announced Cardano's blockchain technology will be used to revamp Ethiopia's education system. The R&D team at the company is building a system that identifies students and teachers, performs digital grade verification, and allows for the remote monitoring of a school's performance. This came out on April 29th, by the way. Okay, one benefit is that the system will create a tamper-proof system for recording information relating to 5 million students across 3,500 schools. Ethiopia's education minister believes blockchain technology can widen access to higher education and employment in the East African nation. Okay, so there you go. So let me see. Let me see if there's anything else. Okay, so here's the bottom line, right? ADA has already passed the important psychological threshold of $1. I agree, when we're hitting our all-time highs, right? Happened a few months ago. It's part of an amazing run in 2020 that has seen ADA appreciate by more than 600%. Should you buy Cardano at these levels? Again, it depends on if it's your risk factor. What are you trying to achieve? Do you want a diverse mix of cryptocurrency in your portfolio? That's how I like it. I like not having all my money in Dogecoin. Don't hate me. You know I like Doge. Okay, I have money in I have Bitcoin. I have Ethereum. I have XRP. Adding in Cardano. All of these have different utilities, guys. They do different things. That's why I like owning different crypto. By the way, the bulk of my my holding, the bulk of my investments are not in crypto. I mean, they're in traditional stocks, ETFs, things like that, but I am absolutely ramping up and adding new crypto and new investments and adding to my positions as I go along because I firmly, fundamentally believe in crypto. I'm a 30-plus year stock guy. I mean, the crypto thing is relatively new to me. I'm not an expert in crypto. I say that all the time, but I am learning more and I'm getting into this. If you'd like to go on this journey with me, again, just subscribe, become part of the community. Love to have you, okay? I definitely am a firm believer in what is going on with all of this, okay? Since Cardano and Dogecoin are capturing so much headline space these days, I like to compare the two. Dogecoin currently has a market cap of 47. We know it's actually higher than that. And Cardano's been on a tear. Dogecoin's been, been even hotter. Again, he said, now, again, don't hate me, those of you guys who love Doge. I'm just bringing you this information. They're different. Dogecoin is different than Cardano. Dogecoin has its rabid community base. It has its, it has its celebrity factor. They're different, and that's why I actually like Cardano. I think that it's different. It's a much more. It's just a different type of crypto. It is a it has very specific use cases, utilities built around it. It's made to do a certain thing. Dogecoin we know is meme based. It was the joke that became this major thing. It's got the celebrity factor. They're different, right? That's why I actually like them. Okay, that's why I want them. That's why I want to own Doge, because there's that whole celebrity factor and everything. You guys know I'm a fan. And then there's the Cardano thing that, hey man, this is like a workhorse crypto built to do this thing. Okay, that's why I really, really like them. Okay, so I think that Cardano again has this use case scenario. It is built to do a specific thing, and yeah, overall, should you invest in Cardano? My advice, again, disclaimer: you do your own due diligence. If you're looking for one of the most stable cryptos that's hitting all-time highs, that it was built by the guys who brought you Ethereum. It was built to do a certain thing. It is real-world utility. It's out there doing this thing like we just talked about. It's doing well from a chart standpoint. Set a price. Say, hey, you know what? I might, Austin, I kind of hear you. I'm going to buy in $1.74, and I'm just going to hold long term. I think this thing, guys, is a $6 to $12+ crypto with not a lot more. What am I trying to say to you? It doesn't need a lot of media and hype around it to move it. It consistently is just doing its thing. It's stable overall from a crypto standpoint. Very, very stable. It will ride the wave of crypto investing. That look at what's going on with Ethereum right now. Ethereum has hit its all-time high. I think it's like $4,100. I haven't looked at it this morning, but being an owner of crypto, of Ethereum, I'm like, hey, hell yeah, it's awesome. And it's just, my point to you is that it will ride all of that. Again, as an addition, it will ride the major attention that is coming into crypto. And Cardano is one of the diamonds related to the overall crypto space. It's one that I think you should have if you're going to be involved in crypto. I think you should have this in your portfolio. Pick your buy price. And again, I always say this, and then pick your exit price. Say, hey, I'm going to buy in $1.70, or I'm going to wait for a dip. And then when it gets to 3, I'm going to sell. Or, wow, you know what, Austin, I'm going to ride it to 6. I'm going to ride it for a year or two, whatever it may be. You need to do crypto investing and stock investing that's right for you and your accomplishments related to what you're trying to accomplish. Okay. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. It was good to make a video about Cardano. I'm going to continue to really start covering Cardano on my channel, just like I do Doge, XRP. I've been saying I got Ethereum and Bitcoin coming, but I've been so crazy covering everything else right now, especially Doge and all that's going on with it. But stay tuned. Consider subscribing. Become part of the community. I'll see you down the road. Go make some money. See you. Bye.